Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's me, D12 here, also known as Killshot from this new channel, and today we'll be discussing something a little bit different from my old channel. Today I'll be discussing news, things that have been on YouTube lately, the bad stuff or the good stuff, and today we'll be talking about Yandere Dev, a selfish game developer hated by the community, and that cannot take hate. So why is he hated? Because Yandere Simulator. It looks like a fun game, but it's really not. If you see the coding, which I'm gonna put a picture up right here. If not, I'm sorry. It's basically he copies everything back and forth. Like there is not one difference in the code. It's just the same code 3 times with different things. That's not how you code. And he over-sexualizes a game about high schoolers. The game currency are panty shots. You basically have to go down, take out your phone, take a picture of a high school girl's underwear, send it to a different person to get currency. And it's basically about killing someone just so you can get a boy. I'm not fucking kidding me. And of course, how was Yandere Simulator created? Alex, also known as Yandere Dev, which some of you may know, posted on his 4chan an idea about a girl going rogue on a high school because she can't get a boyfriend, but it's like that's your mission to get senpai. That's his name, and which means upperclassman. And that means, well, it sounds like a fun idea, in my opinion, but in the way he put it, it's bad. In the Yandere Simulator, the new updates, they're fucking terrible. But he has made a bit of upgrades to the game, animations, clubs, and all. But he's been working on this game since 2014, and he's promised rivals since 2016, I believe, or 2017. And he hasn't done that. Instead, he's been stealing people's money on Patreon. He's made about $4,000 on Patreon. Now it's below the 2,000s or the 1,500s. I'll show you a picture right here. And also, here's a picture of him, as you can see. He may seem like a nice guy, but in reality he's a jerk. He can't take hate. No one. A lot of people can. Like Scott Cawthon, people didn't like his games. But he took it well. He didn't start going on a rampage, screaming, this is bullshit. You're supposed to like my game. He's threatened to kill himself. No, not Scott. Yandere. He's threatened to kill himself a bunch of times because people didn't like his game. They were talking shit in his Discord, on his Reddit, and on his Twitch stream, which of course he's been banning people for saying one bad thing about him. If they say Yandere Simulator is kinda bad, ban. But if you say something really offensive, he's gonna fuck you up. And now YouTubers are starting to do it. And as you can see, he's taken down a bunch of YouTubers' videos that are talking bad about him. More likely, you've heard of him, the Gaming Sleuth, which is a YouTuber he's targeted because he talked bad about him. And of course, he falsely copyright striked 2 of his videos. 2. And as you know, on the YouTube community, 3 copyright strikes, there, your channel is done. It's deleted from YouTube. You cannot have it back. He's had 2, so he has to make an apology letter and wait for the copyrights to go away so he can post more videos. And of course, him being the goat he is, made a fucking another video talking shit about him. And I respect Sleuth for that. I respect them. And I mean, Alex deserves it. He's been working on his game for 6 years, hasn't made anything. People say he's made racist Easter eggs, and he's made 2 that involve a disease that killed everybody, almost everybody, Ebola and COVID, which of course is not a thing you should joke around about because there are a lot of people dying. And he's acting like it's all childish. If you can see on his right here, he says, oh, everything is portrayed by anime girls, like Earth-chan, Moon-chan, all of them are portrayed by anime girls. In his instance, no. He's basically using an excuse that anime girls are that, just so he can implement an Easter egg about a disease into his game. Which I gotta say is the fucking dumbest thing he's ever done. Except use his Patreon money to buy a sex toy, which of course. And he's made an entire list of the things that he doesn't want to talk about. Like the bad stuff. Like, oh, he hates his fans. Oh, he's bad at coding. Blah blah blah. And of course he has to say, no, I didn't. No, I did not. No, I'm good at coding. And it frustrates me that he can't not take a single word of hate. There's another word for it, but I don't know. I don't know it right now. It's very fucking early. It's like around 9, which I'm not usually up by this time. But look, there are a lot of YouTubers, but I cannot take pictures from YouTube because my PS4 is dumb. And if I could, then I'd show you how much or how many people are talking about him. Mostly about Gaming Sleuth. But all in all, Alex is a selfish creator who cannot take no controversies, no hate about him. If he does, he threatens to kill himself, sues the other person for hate and all. Now, let's get to the real shit. The thing that started this whole conversation, that started this video, the dawn of all games, Love Letter. Now, if you subscribe to Love Letter or Love Sick, then you can see this looks exactly like Yandere Simulator, but it's much better. Love Letter has been worked on for 2 months, and it's already good. It's good. In my opinion, it's a good game. Yandere Simulator, on the other hand, has been worked on for 6 years. 6 years! Nothing! Nothing! Not one rival. And of course, the creator of Lovesick, also known as Love Letter, let's go by Lovesick by now, I think they said that rivals should be entering the zone anytime soon. And that's a good thing. Worked on 2 months? Good. He's not using Patreon money, which I don't think he is. But if he is, mad respect. But in reality, I mean, Lovesick is a better developer than Yandere Dev. And that's not in my opinion. That is a straight fact. If he finds this video, Yandere Dev, he can take it down. I don't fucking care. I just want to let the news out. I want to tell people about him, about how much of a fucking asshole he is, why he can't game, why he can't make a game. He spends all of his time on Twitch streaming instead of working on a game. Also, that follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/D12YTBR, is I'm the only one there, so it should be easy to find. And also, excuse me. Now he has a YouTube, of course, named Yandere Simulator, which says everything about it. everything about it. All the updates that he promised us, everything. But let's to be honest, he hasn't done shit. Nothing about this game. Nothing. But let's talk about another developer. A good one. One that made memories in our hearts. That will always be with us. Let's give it up for Scott Cawthon, the creator of the Five Nights at Freddy's series. Scott Cawthon, as you may know, is a chill dude with many fan games, and I believe an 8th game coming out, I think this August, or this fall, or winter. Known as Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, which I would hopefully be playing by then with my PC. If not, I'll be streaming on Twitch, Ultimate Custom Night, trying to beat 50/20 mode, but let's get out of that. Scott Cawthon is a chill developer. He's taken hate about his past games, known as the Chipper series and the other ones, but Yandere, you can't. And this is his first game creating. Now I know it's his first game. It's his first game. So yeah. But as his first game, he shouldn't be threatening himself, saying he's gonna kill himself because people don't like his game. Scott Cawthon has been through way more. I think he spent like years trying to perfect the game until he made Five Nights at Freddy's. Now I think it's reasonable for him, but I'm not gonna get into that. Scott Cawthon is a chill developer who's allowed many fan games with the lore of his games and without, known as Case Animatronics and Pop Goes, but the ones without are Five Nights at Candy's and One Night at Flumpty's, which are very famous, and more, because trust me, there is a shit ton of Five Nights at Freddy's fan games, which are fun. If you've seen on YouTube, but Yandere Dev is very different, and he sells inappropriate merch. He sells a body pillow of a barely legal teen on his website, Yandere Dev, yanderesimulator.com. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not gonna buy that. But if I told you about the Patreon already, he went from $4,000 a month to $1,500. Many people have been unsubbing from his Patreon. Now, I mean, if you support them, I suggest you don't, to show how it feels. Like, I don't think he deserves that money for all he's done. For 6 fucking years, he hasn't done shit. Now, Scott, on the other hand, in 6 years, has made 7 games, a group of 3 books, which are known as the final closet and all, the Silver Eyes, Twisted Ones. But in the 6 years that he did it, he can't do shit. Now, if you want a more abstract version of this, I suggest you search up Yandere Dev on YouTube, which is much more informative. Now, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the flip side. Peace. That show's cringe.